Are you annoyed with me yet?
No. He's annoyed with me.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My lovely wife Ashley here with me today. Just wanted to talk on a topic that was presented. Are you there for me?
No, I have something in my nose.
Just wanted to talk about a topic that was given to me by a couple of my friends that they wanted to, for me or for us, to give our opinions and our thoughts on this advice. Simple talk. Again, this is our opinion. This is what we believe. Ultimately at the end, it's up to you guys, whatever decision, whatever way you guys go. But the 2 points, the 2 topics they wanted us to talk about was, one, what to do, or what do we recommend, or what do we think about people before they get into a relationship? What steps they should take, or how they should pick a partner, or what they should look into a partner.
Mm-hmm.
And the second topic was how to handle being in a relationship, as far as maybe miscommunications, disagreements, typical relationship issues that couples may have that they've been going through. So, really quick, we just wanted to give our opinion on those 2 topics. And beginning with topic number 1, what to do or what to look for before getting into a relationship. I believe, in my opinion, having my own belief, I believe in making sure that you do create, or you do have, a relationship with God. I believe that is very important, because when you have that relationship with God and you do go into a new relationship with somebody else, you have established that you want, how can I say this, that you want something really good with your new partner, because there's a stronger foundation besides you two. There's a strong foundation with you and God and the new person that you bring into your life. Any thoughts on that?
And by having a stronger foundation, like your own relationship with God before getting into a relationship with somebody else, He's going to lead you and direct you and give you confirmation if that person is right for you. And I know we both experienced that while we were talking and dating each other. And his voice in his hand is going to be there to guide you if you are already listening to him and you are already having that solid relationship with him.
Yeah, because we are human beings. So of course, our first human instinct, as far as looking for a partner, we look for things that we feel that we might need or that we want in a partner. And again, it's okay. We've all been through that. We all want someone that has a ministry. I've heard some of my friends that are just looking for pastors' kids to get involved with, which, again, at the end, it's up to you, whatever you guys want to do. But ultimately, is if you have the foundation with God, first of all, He will guide you to the person that will give you what you need. And then, of course, once you jump into being into a relationship, then the course of things change. We did long distance for about a year, maybe a little bit over a year, and it was a struggle, because we didn't have that opportunity to hang out with each other all the time like we would want to. But in a sense, it did create our bond to be stronger, because we had to expose ourselves out there by communicating, which
we would talk every day.
We would talk literally every day, from morning to night, every single day.
We would text throughout the day, and then we would talk at a certain time every night. And because you can't, that is you spending time with each other, is you just being able to talk or for us being able to talk to each other. That was the way that we spend time together. And we would have dates like virtual dates. Like a lot of people are probably doing that right now during quarantine, but that's what we would do, and that's how we got to know each other, is because all we could do is talk to each other and communicate, except for whenever we would travel to see each other, but that didn't happen as all the time.
All the time, right.
But it really did allow us to get to know each other really quickly, because all you can do is talk to each other and like learn from each other, and it really helped us have a stronger bond, probably more quickly than if we were had been living close to each other and able to see each other all the time.
Right, because she did mention that we would communicate, and if you're not in long distance, if your significant other, your boyfriend, girlfriend is near you, you still want to establish that communication. You do want to talk about everything and anything, because at one time or another, like if you guys don't talk about something, it will blow up in your face. Trust will be hindered because they would think that you pretty much put everything out on the table, and you left out some important pieces of your life that you thought you didn't need anybody to know. But having that communication will help you during the time of being in the relationship, because you do trust each other by talking about everything. And like I mentioned earlier, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be different points of views on things, but the most important thing is talk about them. Explain why you don't like that situation, explain why you don't like that, whatever it may be, because you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person if you want to continue being with them. And if there's something that's going to keep bothering you every single time something happens, and then of course that part is that's gonna be the part that's gonna dissolve you guys' marriage, you guys' relationship, if you guys don't put it out there in the air. So the biggest advice that we can give somebody that is in a relationship right now that is maybe going through some disagreements or anything, talk about it. You guys have already jumped to the next level of being into that relationship. What is there to be shy of?
And sometimes it helps, like, especially if there's like a lot of back and forth, or maybe someone's upset and someone doesn't want to talk, then to come back at a later time and then, give each other your space or whatever, and then come back and we'll come back and if we get in a disagreement, and we'll make up, and then we'll talk about what happened. Or like, I didn't like it when you said this, it sounded like you meant X, Y, and Z, or whatever, and like just be able to have a conversation about it. Sometimes, because my instinct was always to no, we're having a disagreement, we have to resolve it right now, but like majority of the time that wasn't the best way for us to handle things on either end, because I'm really emotional and I have to calm
and I'm
down.
really hot-headed, so there's going to be stuff that I'm thinking that I don't want to say aloud that you later will regret by saying that during a confrontation or a conflict with your partner. You don't want to say things that you cannot take back, especially when you're angry, because from the abundance of that heart speak that mouth. Whenever you're angry, you're going to speak the truth. You're going to speak what's in your heart, you're going to speak what's in your mind, and you're literally saying what you really want. And, so it's okay to need space, because having space, being distant from that person, creates an emotion that you don't want to be separate from them. So you're going to want to fix things right away so you can get back to that same bond that you guys had before the disagreement. So if your partner says, I need a break, don't be offended. It's okay.
I was really offended.
She would get really offended when I say, give me some space. I don't want to talk about it right now. But that's the way I handle things. Being married now, then she's beginning to understand why I do this, because there has been times where being not towards her, but being in a situation where I'm upset, I just speak my truth, speak my mind on that situation. And she knows, okay, well, if you're speaking your truth on this, that not pertaining to us, how can things be if we get in a disagreement and you speak what's on your mind? You know what I mean? So that's I would say the ultimate biggest advice that we can give you guys, give each other space. Give each other time to think about your thoughts. What is it that you really want to, and some people's personalities are way different, way different.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. That's why you talk to each other, create that bond as beginning to understand your partner. And that's one of the biggest things is going into that relationship, or when you're in that relationship, it's not about you anymore. You're with somebody else that you are falling in love with, or you are in love with. And of course you want to take things to the next level, but you can't allow yourself to be selfish. You do have another person that you're going to start caring about, and you want, of course, the best. My biggest thing with her is I want to give her everything, and she gets upset with me because I don't take anything from her, when it comes to, whatever, anything, but that's me, and of course I know she loves me and she will do anything for me, and that's the way it should be. I don't think about, oh, what can she do for me? What am I going to get out of this relationship? What am I going to get out of it? It's me being the person that I want her to have and to be happy with, so again,
always thinking about what can I bring to the relationship, or
right.
How do you, like, I know, like something like lately, because like we've been here in quarantine, and like I have been working from home, and Josh is not working right now, so he's like
still get paid.
He's like been really helpful. Like, he's like cooks all the meals, and like, straightens up the house and like stuff like that, and like I do some cleaning too and stuff, after I'm done with work, but I feel like a lot of those duties are something that he's taking care of right now, and like he's taking care of me. Like, he's always like, is there anything I can do for you? Do you need anything? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Yeah. And like the other day I was like, I feel like I'm not doing anything for you. Like, what do you need from me? And like sometimes it'll feel off balance, but like I bring it up to him because I don't want him to ever have a thought that,
and
not being considered or something like that.
For me, I don't feel that way. I understand that she is working from home. I do have the luxury and the blessing of being able to be at home with her and still be supplied financially. So why not? We don't have gender roles. We've never had a gender role where I say, you know what, we always joke about, oh, she pays the bills, but she uses my money. In all reality, when we got married, everything became ours. Money, vehicles, whatever, problems, issues, debt, everything became ours. And helping out your partner with the opposite duties that you're not used to doing, it gets appreciated. I'm not gonna make her, hey, after you get out of work, I need food. It's time to be opposite. Unfortunately, not a lot of people grow up like that. But if you do love your partner, if you love your boyfriend, girlfriend, or you want to get into marriage, you will begin to understand that it's only you two. But we just wanted to give you our main things that have helped us out throughout the years of being together. And if you guys have any more questions, you guys can put it in the comments below. In the description, we will put our Instagram. If you have any questions, you can talk to us directly on Instagram as well. Or if you have any other thoughts of other videos you want us to point, how does it feel? We can get in depth as far as long distance relationships. Any specific problem that you may think of that we can try to give our point of views. Just put it in the comments below. We'll try to answer them and do another video for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.